This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
What ultimately led to the falling out with Boesch and Watts? I don't think we've talked about it explicitly before.
No, I'm sure we have. 100% the falling out was when Watts sold the territory to Crockett and didn't tell Paul Boesch.
Oh yeah. But I mean, were there any cracks before that? I mean, like where guys were unhappy, where you could tell like, we'll do it, but we really don't want to.
I think that from Paul's perspective, that Paul thought Bill owned everything. From Bill's perspective, Bill felt Paul and his nephew didn't do enough to contribute. So both sides had, and frankly, both sides were right in a lot of respects.
Right.
But it was just a difference of opinion. And I think Bill wanted to own all of Houston and Paul wanted someone else to own more of it. Type thing. I don't think Paul wanted to be in control. Overall, he wanted to be the face of it. And he wanted to be the promoter and the TV guy. But Paul wasn't looking to be in charge and be running a town anymore, or be running a territory anymore.
Well, as you mentioned, Crockett purchases the UWF in late '87, and Dr. Death makes the move to Jim Crockett Promotions. Now, by '87, you're already with the World Wrestling Federation. Did you think Steve would be a fit with Jim Crockett? Or did you think that their style was just a little too different from Watts for him to be successful there?
I thought that Doc was one of those guys that could probably, same thing. I think that sometimes Doc was painted too much with that Oklahoma brush.
Yeah.
That it's one thing to be that tough Texan, by God. Oklahoma was polarizing. Texas is fucking polarizing. It's hard to then take that and go into the Carolinas, go into Tennessee, and go into Florida, and God forbid. Doc needed to make his own identity as Dr. Death Steve Williams wrestler. Not Dr. Death Steve Williams, we love you, OU. Do you know what? This is the other thing that just tickles me sometimes. Do you know what a Sooner is?
I don't.
Okay. Oklahoma, they're called the Sooners.
Yeah. Is that a dog?
No, okay. It is not. It is not. Back in the early, 1800s or whatever it was, when they had the land rush.
Yes.
And the land grab.
Got it.
So they had all these people in Oklahoma, and they told them, I said, okay, you're going to be able to go out and stake your land. All right. And what we're going to do is everybody's going to line up here, and we're all going to camp out for the night. And in the morning, they're going to fire off a cannon. So when you hear the boom, you go out in your covered wagons and your horses and shit, and you stake out the land you want. Well, in the middle of the night, a bunch of people went out and they scoped the land before everybody else, much sooner than everyone else. They scoped the land with it had a creek running through it and had water and, an access here and what have you. And so when that boom went off, there were people that were already out there sooner than everyone else that had already staked and stolen the good land.
Right.
So they were called Sooners. The people that waited for the boom were Boomers. That's where you get Boomer Sooner, I'm a cheater because I'm a Sooner.
I love you for that.
So that's where, again, their whole identity is based in cheating.
They're heels.
They're heels.
Yeah.
They're heels. Why would you like someone that would sneak off ahead of everyone, not play fair, to stake out your land, and you're a cheater, and you're proud of it. Boomer Sooner, I'm a cheater. I'm a Sooner, I'm a cheater. Deep-de-deep-doo, deep-de-deep-doo. I never got it.
Well,
And the person that told me that and gave me that analogy was an Oklahoman.
you know,
Who had his land stripped from him anyway.
Jim Ross is taking you off his Christmas card list, just so you know.
Yeah, I've been off of it for a while.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.